G'day guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Dudios Zeus Pro wireless headphones. If you're like me and you have wireless earbuds and you lose them all the time, then these are going to be the perfect thing for you. So these headphones simply attach with a little neckband, stays around your neck, impossible to lose. Will I lose them? Probably. So let's have a look at these headphones and I'll tell you what I think. Let's begin. The Dudios Zeus Pro wireless headphones I personally haven't used yet. These ones have been sent over to me for me to check out and review, I guess. Packaging, way better than the last set we got. Don't know what's going on with Dudios and their packaging. The first set I got, the Zeus Ace, were awesome. And then the free minis were a little bit on the cheaper side. And I think a lot of people who have also reviewed them agree with me. But these Zeus Pro wireless ones actually do have some premium packaging. And they're all around about the same price point, all around $40 to $50 Australian. So, I mean, I think they should be a bit more consistent. Maybe the free minis are their cheaper version, but maybe they're not the Zeus brand, and that's why they don't get the nice packaging. So these ones, sound with substance. They have a 20-hour long battery. They have a built-in microphone. They also talk about having, there's something about aptX, which is like a smooth surround sort of audio transmission through the earbuds. So what that basically means is you'll get better sound quality. Who these are for? I would say these are for the person who just simply either don't want to lose wireless earbuds and they want to have as close to a wireless earbud headphone, or maybe if you're an athlete and you're someone that wants something that's going to stay in and you don't have to worry about them going anywhere. So in the box comes with a quick start guide. It says 1.5 hour. I'm assuming that's how long it takes to do a full recharge. So that's not too bad. 1.5 hours for 20 hours of battery life. That means if you're listening to these every day, you're probably charging them maybe once a fortnight or something like that. Pairing, press the long multifunction button for 5 seconds to pair it. And then you've got some other, illustrations here to say it will appear in your Bluetooth settings and it will appear as a Dudios Zeus Pro headphone. 12 months warranty. And then the cool part is they've actually done something that I haven't seen them do and include a pretty cool little carrying case here. So we'll unzip this and, will you use the carrying case for the headphones? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. Will you use them for maybe something else? Possibly you could use them for SD cards, you could use them for, little things like stationery or whatever, but pretty cool that they've gone the extra mile this time and actually include something like this. The headphone themselves come, I guess, pre-tied up with these little Velcro tabs, which again is just, it looks like they're making a bit more of an effort this time with the packaging, which I have to say at this price point I'm not expecting, but I'm grateful that they have. It just makes the product feel a little bit more special, especially if you're going to give this to someone maybe as a gift and they don't know how much you've paid. They definitely feel more expensive than what they have maybe sold these for. I reckon they could probably easily sell these for $80 or $90 and I don't think anyone would really complain. So do they have a left and right headphone? It doesn't say it on the band. Does it say it on the earbud? Not really. So I'm just going to chuck these over my neck. See if I can figure this out. Normally the controls are always on the right hand side. And you've got these little wings here. And what these wings do is basically they go up into the corners of your ears so that you will have a better fit and they won't move around as much. So if I was to chuck this into my ear, we have this little tip going up into the top. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. And then we have the left one. So I actually have done it right. The multifunction button on the right hand side. And then your left one goes in. Little wingtip sticks up in there. And now that is in, I actually can't hear very much. All I can hear is myself. So there is a lot of noise isolation, I guess, built into these just for the fact that they are an in-ear headphone. So you might just want to be a little bit, aware of that if you're someone that's using these on a bicycle, you're commuting to work, maybe having one out is the way to go so you can hear other things. But pretty cool. And then as far as accessories, we've got in here some little earbuds. There's also like a really cute little carabiner Don't use this for rock climbing because it's not going to hold anything except for maybe a teddy bear. But I think what it's actually for is for you to put onto your little case here. So there's a little loop that you can put the carabiner through. So you can have this maybe off the back of your backpack or something like that. I think that's really the intention. Don't use it for rock climbing. Then you've got on here some more ear tips. So we've got stacks of ear tips. Like, doesn't matter what size ear you have, ear tips. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Ear tips for days. I don't know how to show this to you without dropping them all on the floor. I've already dropped one. You've also got like a little clip. So I guess this would go onto one of the bands and then maybe onto like the corner of your shirt or something like that. So if you don't want it to move around too much, you've got here, actually has, you probably can't see it on the camera, so you have to take my word for it. But it's got like LS on the inside of the little earpiece. So that I guess means for the left side. And then you've got, oh sorry, LS I think is left small, and then other ones are like RXS, which is like right extra small, and then you got LL, left large, and so forth. So if you want to use these little wingtips, you can. Otherwise, you can just swap them out for the standard little silicone ones that I guess you would see on something like your Zeus Pros, or sorry, Zeus Ace headphones or Free Minis. But lots of options. The fact that they're giving you all these different options for your ears is great. Like I said, at this price point, I wasn't expecting that. Some other cool features is the fact that when you're not using them, they will magnetically click together. So that way when you're at the shops or whatever, they're not going to like, you know, move around and get caught on your handbag or get caught on your shopping or your hair or whatever it is. You can literally just clip them there and they're going to stay put. And you can also take off the headphone without having to unclip them. So that's a pretty cool feature. You've got on the left side, I'm assuming that's probably a battery. And then on this side, you've got, I think it was the controller. So you've got the controller here, which actually has the USB input. So one thing I didn't check, and I'll quickly check it, is if it comes with a cable to charge it with. And it looks like it does. So this is, again, micro USB, mini USB. So this is, again, probably like a 10 centimeter cable or something like that. So this will go ahead and plug into your USB on your laptop or your USB on your phone, for example. And then you can go ahead and grab your little controller and very carefully get it the right way the first time, and then just push that in. And then what will happen is you'll get a little light here that will go on to show you that it's charging. So what I'll do now is I'll quickly get them paired up and I'll play some music on these. I'll come back to you guys in a second and I'll show you what I think of the audio. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've got my phone here. It's in the Bluetooth settings. I've got one headphone in, and I'm going to go ahead and try and pair these on camera for you guys. So to do that, we're just going to hold down the play button, which turns them on. And I've just got a voice command to say power on. And we're going to wait and see whether or not this shows up in the Bluetooth menu, because I believe that's all you had to do. Let me just check that quick start guide. Turn it on. Press the multifunction button for 5 seconds. So I'm assuming the multifunction button was that same one I used to power on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's now showing Dudios Zeus Pro. So we'll tap on that. It just said my headset is connected. Cool, so we'll plug in the other one and we'll go ahead and play some music. So let's play my favorite genre at the moment, which is hip hop, and we'll see how they sound. Big Sean, because my name's Sean and he's Big Sean. I've got it at max volume. I gotta say that the audio quality is definitely more focused, it seems, towards the vocals, which is something that I personally like. The bass is present. I guess that's probably the best way to describe it. It's not distorted or crackly at all. For $50 headphones that are wireless, this is extremely, surprisingly, really good. If I turn it down a little bit, I'll change it to a different genre. So maybe what we'll do is maybe a bit of Sam Smith, a bit of pop. Fast forward it. And I honestly cannot hear anything besides what is coming through these headphones right now. It does take, it's like a delay. Like I'm pressing it pretty quickly. and it goes up in like a stage, and then another stage, and then another stage. So it's not very incremental, but it's fine. So the multifunction button, I wouldn't say necessarily multifunction. It does two functions: play, pause, and if you double press it, it will give you Siri, which I think is a bit odd. I wish there would be a way you could program it. In the Bluetooth settings on my phone, if I go into and have a look at the headphones, it doesn't look like there is an option for you to remap the multifunction key. Personally, what I would have preferred, rather than having a voice assistant when you double press, is a double press to go forward or a triple press to go back or something like that, or at least the option to choose what each double press does. So other than that though, audio quality, I would give it like a solid 8 out of 10. Pairing process and the actual comfort in the ear, again, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I think the only thing that lets it down for me is that little multifunction button, because the person that I'm imagining is probably going to be the one that is going to use this is someone who's commuting or maybe is working out at the gym. And I feel like when you're doing either of those things, your phone's probably going to be like in your pocket or in your bag. And if you can simply double press to skip to the next song, I think that's going to be a lot easier than having to stop whatever you're doing, getting your phone and pressing forward until you find that right song. So other than that though, the headphones are really, really, like I said, they do feel premium. They are only about $50 here in Australia. I'll leave a link to where to buy them down below. If you like this video review, make sure to chuck it a like. If you want to get subscribed so you can see more videos in the future, then definitely do that. I do appreciate it. Otherwise guys, that's it from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.